One of my magic spots in San Miguel de Allende is my own roof terrace. Look at these clouds. This is amazing. I mean, this is quite a cloudy day that hasn't been extra sunny yet, but it still looks magnificent. And this is my herbs here in my pots, which I've just harvested. And it's such a simple thing to do. Go and harvest your herbs, water the plants, look after them. But it's very soul restoring to do this. This is the wonderful bay tree, one of the two bay trees that were here when I came. And then I just added all the herbs. And here we have the bowl of herbs that I've just picked here. And there's all sorts in here. And we've got the Swiss chard leaves as well, which are beautiful. This plant, I've had one plant. I mean, usually people in their gardens, they have a whole line of plants. This is one plant in a pot on my roof terrace, and I just pick some of the leaves and add them to every dish. This is the bay leaves, and I'm going to try an exciting recipe that I'm trying to think what her name is. Barbara O'Neill, the amazing Australian woman who uses every herb under the sun, and she keeps giving all the recipes. They're all over the internet. They're amazing. But she did one for a cream for your face. Although I must say that my skin, as I've purified my diet down to vegan, vegetable, fruit, herbs, and just water, really, and sometimes a herb tea made from something like lemon verbena, which is over there in a pot, which is beautiful, calms your whole system down. But she's got this recipe, and I thought, well, I might just as well try it. So I've just picked a load of bay leaves there. But this is a huge basil bush that I let go to seed, but it still keeps coming up with these wonderful shoots which can be chopped up. The wonderful basil, which is, as I crush my hands, there's such an aroma coming out of this herb, but I can crush that up and put it in a vegan bolognese spaghetti sauce. This is rosemary, which I brought up from my yard because it gets more sun up here, and oh goodness, it's now doing such luscious things. Look at this, and this is not hardy now, it's soft, beautiful soft rosemary to put onto roast potatoes, or just to add to any savoury mix like bean burgers or a nut roast or anything. What else have I got here? Oh my goodness, I do love this. I mean, this is not only highly medicinal because it's sage. Not easy to grow here because it gets very, very hot some years. This year hasn't got hot as much. The late 90s, haven't come really for long periods of time. But sage is a medicinal for the winter months when you get maybe the occasional sore throat or cough or something like that. Is amazing. But I'm really enamored by the sage taste and smell. So I put this in a lot of things. I actually put it in tacos and gorditas in a mixture that I make with mole. So it goes very well with mole, which some people might think is odd, but I love the combination. This is my favourite of all time, and this one is lovage, which is a beautiful green. Oh, we're going into the sun here now. I need to adjust this camera somehow. This is the lovage leaves, and this is what Knorr stock cubes use for their vegetarian stock cubes. And when I found that out, I hunted around in England and got myself a lovage bush, which in England grows like 6 foot high, and you can harvest huge amounts from it. Dies off in the winter, so it's good to store some, which is best dehydrated in a hydrator, which I had in England. But here it grows through all the seasons, and it doesn't grow as big. I mean, mine's in a pot. Sorry, I have hiccups at the same time here. But mine's in a pot here, so it's not going to grow 6 foot high and really wide, but it has enough to give me that really beautiful umami flavour into all my vegetarian dishes. Here we have Mexican. Where is it here? Look, Mexican oregano, which grows beautifully. I've got one pot over there with it all overhanging. And this is so savoury, but it's so medicinal for all sorts of things. Anti-inflammatory, antivirus, all those sorts of things. I'm going to, later on this year, maybe in the next month, start to do some oils. So I'll do a whole video on making these oils that I can then use on my body or for particular ailments too. And all you're doing is putting some of the fresh leaves that you've cleaned into a good quality olive oil and then keeping it in there for about, I think it's a couple of weeks in the dark, and then bring it out and you can take out all the herb and just leave one sprig in. But that's beautiful too. That's more lovage there. I'm trying to think what this one is here. Oh, yeah, that's a big piece of Mexican oregano. It's different to ours in England and in Europe. Here we have a sprig of thyme. I often just cleanse this and then just pop it into anything I'm stewing up, like a ratatouille or an English stew too. I still do those here. I love all the vegetables mixed together with a beautiful umami miso stock. What else have we got? We got the basil. That may be it, actually. But this is so simple to do and doesn't cost you a lot of money. And what you're doing is you're adding the medicine to the food. Like the vegetables and fruit are all the good nutrition for your body. And this is the medicine, really. All of these in their own way. I mean, I eat a bundle of herbs every day. Whatever I'm cooking has herbs in it. And that's the way I've always lived. I've done this in all the homes that I've had in England. In England, I used to do the herb circle, which is so beautiful to lay out. I would get a long length of string and with a stick on the end, and I'd do the large circle, and then I'd start sectioning it off. Maybe if I can get a house here with land, then that will be wonderful to do. I'll have my own natural herb circle. But just think more about herbs than just grabbing a bunch of parsley to use as decoration. I mean, no herb is a decoration. It's to be eaten. Parsley, I have a huge bunch of that in my fridge. Mine died here in the summer, so I have to get a new one. But I buy huge pieces of this, and it's like, I'm trying to think what it costs. It's probably about 20 pence here to buy a huge bundle. But what you're doing is chopping it up and eating it because it's so rich in vitamin C and lots of other goodness in it. So have a herb week. Start to look at herbs differently. They are your medicine. They have medicinal qualities that you could never even go into the depth of what those are. There's many things still being discovered about all sorts of herbs as we live this life in this 2025. So just putting them in your body, it doesn't matter whether you know what they're going to be good for or not. Just eat them. They'll keep your body regulated. Thank you for listening. Please like this video. I've had a lot of people blocking my site because of the spiritual information I give out and the information on earth changes, which I was asked to channel in 1991. I'm not going to stop doing that, but my channel does have a hard time going round, and it would be great if you share the videos and like them and comment and tell me about the herbs that you love, the ones you're attracted to. Like I've said, my most favourite is lovage and sage. I really can't live without those. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.